courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thomas is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Turner. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Biyombo.
Who's to be a dominating physical presence at the off-guard spot. He's 6'5", 230 pounds, solidly built, fearless, aggressive, tremendous basketball IQ. And I like his pit bull mentality at the defensive end of the floor. I thought that was something that really started to show itself in the second half of the season.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's Biyombo with the jam. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Now here's Anthony. 23 points his last outing. The three. And again, Miami with the triple.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Thomas goes in. And then Biyombo with the dunk. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Thomas goes in. Goes back up. Biyombo. That's good. Biyombo's got 10 points in the game.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And that one's good, Anthony. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Now, here's Thomas. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he was just lurking defensively in that game, Kevin. 4 steals during that ball game.
Here's Turner. Right side, Thomas. Puts up a 3. That doesn't go either for Thomas. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game.
You know, when you're coming off a championship, actually make that 2 consecutive championships, it's even more okay to be more concerned about the postseason than the regular season. You kind of figure out how to manage the regular season, and the Heat clearly took that approach, or at least it seemed that.
Here's Henry following the score by Golden State, and he gets the bucket.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Warriors trail by 3. To the paint, here's Biyombo.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
This one for 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
Well, what you said about the Heat, you know, beyond the resting of key guys, they seem to be more concerned about the process of things than
Rebounded by Hardaway.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Well, the Heat had no real reason to be concerned with results. It'd be nice for them to win, but they knew they were expected, Clark, to get to the finals again.
And there really wasn't anybody they feared. I mean, they might have ended second in the conference, but they played the season perfectly to set themselves up for the postseason. This season will be an interesting test, as there's a much tougher road for this group to be able to navigate to go deep into the playoffs.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Longley's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Payne comes in for David West. Taylor's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Brown in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Brown, good.
And of their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Nice shot by Foy.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Now Barea, after Adrian Payne missing on that last 3-pointer. And Shannon Brown picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholson's checked in for Paul Millsap. Pass to Foy. Feeds it to Barea. No good. Well, he'd go the other way with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Warriors trail by 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Barea's got his first points of the night.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim. Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Kicks it to Plumlee. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Boyle is out there with J.J. Barea. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Nicholson in at the four-man position. Barea kicks to Turner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Oklahoma City.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried it.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
J.J. Barea, quick scoring guard, great attacking off of pick and rolls. And for his size, I'll tell you what, he has an impressive ability to finish around the rim.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for...
Not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Thomas dishes to Biyombo. Picked him clean. In transition, here comes Miami. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And for Barea, just 6 feet, a scrappy defender, Clark. He plays in close, and he's a master of drawing charges.
Yeah, you know, the league actually cracked down on him a little bit. One of the players singled out for flopping. And that's mitigated one of his best defensive weapons.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Steve Kerr choosing to coach the Warriors. I've said this many times, said Kerr, this is the best fan base in the NBA. The 2007 clinching win over Dallas was the best atmosphere I've ever felt in my life. As a broadcaster, even as a player, I've never seen anything like that. Guys, he wanted to coach in that environment.
They're loud every night. Thank you, Doris. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Payne, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Jeff Taylor comes in for Anthony. And it's Brown in for Xavier Henry. And the Warriors also making a change.